Hello, welcome back to the library. Today is a very unscripted Polymega Journal update, and there are some good times to be had. So, after a very long dry spell from Playmaji, a lot of good things have come out of the pike. First and foremost is the new system update 1.1.23, which, besides fixing a whole lot of problems that the previous update unfortunately incurred, which I kind of skipped talking about, there are some really cool things involved. They have new screensavers. They completely redid the entire filter system with the scan lines and RGB and curvature. It's now all in 1080 progressive, even though you can go back to 720 progressive if you like. They updated some N64 compatibility, all that good stuff. With the new screensavers, you've got Pachinko and the pendulums swinging back and forth, which is kind of cool because if two colors cross, they actually create the real color. So if red and blue cross over, you see purple where they meet. There's now a new one where it's called My Tiles, where it only shows your installed games, not the entire database on the flyby. And then there's the spiral one, which is really cool to watch, among others. But what we're going to talk about today, the more important stuff, are the completely out of nowhere Polymega collection releases. What? So, it's been known since the system's launch that Playmaji has been wanting to create an eShop, like how the Nintendo Wii and PSN and Xbox Live have. But we've never really known what that might look like. And with these two physical releases, we now have an idea of what that might look like, and the future is looking pretty damn bright. So we're going to start with Volume 1, Asteroids. This is an absolutely gorgeous DVD case. Can hold up to three or four CDs in one shot. And I'll let the B-roll take care of the close-ups. What you get in this package is the case, the insert, whatever number of discs they need to get the content on there to you. Beautiful color instruction manual. Sticker. First print runs will have a collector's pin in them, which I both have. They're marked off with a sticker on the case, which means the Polymega now already has system variants and published game variants. We're not doing this, guys. And just beautiful full color artwork. And probably my favorite touch to the whole thing is they give you a spine card or an obi card like they do on a Japanese game. And if you insert the obi card under the case, it turns the spine into either Japanese or French instead of the original English on the printed. And then on the printed sheet, you can actually flip it to change the outside artwork. It's so much love has gone into this packaging that from a graphic designer standpoint, I am in love. And I absolutely adore that they mimicked like the old school Atari 2600 boxes where it's just this horrible attempt at a screenshot with the black bars and, curved TV frame and everything. Now, for the first volume of Asteroids, it actually gives you, I think, 10 games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 10 games. The trick is they're mostly asteroids or games that are tied to asteroids, be it a sequel or a spiritual sequel or just the same kind of vibe. And with this guy, you actually get Orbit, Lunar Lander, Asteroids, a bunch of different versions, Gravitar, and then Super Asteroids and Missile Command for the links. Now, we have arcade games on here, we have 2600 games on here, we have 7800 games on here. And what that means is because all of these can now play on the Polymega, they don't need to do a module for the links or for like the Neo Geo AES, which we'll get to in a second. They can just have the games freely on their eShop, which is amazing. Like they just completely opened the entire Pandora's box of possibilities, at least from PlayStation and below. With this thought process in mind, we jump to Volume 2, which is Karate Champ. What's amazing about Karate Champ is besides having the legacy of it, including the Japanese Famicom Disk System version, they also have all the versions of Fighter's History of Fighter's History and Karnav's Revenge and Fighter's History Dynamite. What makes this crazy is that besides the actual Neo Geo ROMs on there for both the CD and the AES system and the arcade, you also have a legit physical Neo Geo CD that plays in the real Neo Geo CD hardware. If you take into account the systems that can play burned copies without a mod chip, being the Neo Geo CD, the Sega CD, and the Turbo Duo / PC Engine, they have an entire 3 systems worth of amazingness that they can actually legitimately reprint and play on the real hardware. Now, would they ever go the same route that some companies have, like with the printing, like the Street Fighter 2 cartridge and the other NES cartridges? We don't know. That's up to them. But right now, between just adding the 2800 and the 7800 database, they have a beautiful future ahead of them in the publishing realm. Like, I am super excited. They have said that they're going to try and release at least 1 or 2 games a month from here on out. I would appreciate if it was just one, just to save on the wallet. But I have not been this excited for the Polymega since I first got it. Like, we're on Evercade territory now. Like, we actually have a system with its own release of games, and the future is looking bright. Unfortunately, it looks like the light guns got delayed again, but at this point, they're delayed until they come out. Like, I'm not going to worry about them. But yeah, and what makes it funny, at least to me, with the one release for Asteroids, is that all of those games are like 30 years old. The installation size of that DVD was like 400K. I have notepad files that are larger than that. But yeah, guys, other than that, I was kind of hoping to go into like an in-depth discussion about the games and everything, but there's no need. It's really cool. If you haven't gotten your Polymega yet, I would definitely check on it. I cannot wait to see what the eShop holds, and I have just been having a blast getting my ass handed to me in Fighter Street Dynamite. I don't know what it is about that game, but I just cannot win. But yeah, this was just a quick update. I don't know if I'll have another video out before the end of the year, so if I don't, I hope you guys have an amazing Christmas and holiday and a good New Year's, and if not, I'll see you next year. Take care.